Is he serious about you, or is he just playing with you? You have to ask yourself this question, even though it's a very uncomfortable question to ask yourself. But you want to know if the guy that you are on the first date with, or a guy who you're already in a relationship with, if this guy is actually serious about you. Because nothing breaks my heart more than when I have a coaching client who tells me I just wasted 3, 4, 5 or 6 or 7. I also had one client who said to me I wasted 10 years on a guy who in the end never really intended to commit to me. He never showed any signs of being serious. And that's something that we then found out during the coaching process. When I then asked her, did he do this? Did he do that? Did he do this? And the answer was always, no, he didn't. No, he has never done that. And that's why I want to share with you today the signs a man is serious about you. Because of course, if you want me to help you with something, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/coaching and find out more about the different coaching sessions I offer. I would be honored if you gave me the chance to help you to improve your dating life, and to, if you're already in a relationship, improve your current relationship. But I don't want you to be the next woman who books a coaching session with me, who then tells me with tears in her eyes that she wasted 10 years or 7 years or 3 years on a guy who never showed any sign to ever commit to her. And that's why I want to share these 7 signs a man is serious about you. And the first sign that I have for you today is that he introduces you to his parents. That's already a very good sign. If you are dating a guy and he doesn't introduce you to his parents, he comes up with excuses. Oh, they live too far away, we have to travel there for 2 hours, or even worse, when his mother calls, he goes in the next room, then you can assume that this man is not serious about you. So don't take any of the excuses of, my parents don't have time, it's a little bit too far away, I don't have time to drive there for 1 hour, I just go to the other room because I want to talk to my mom in private, I don't want to overwhelm her, blah 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 blah. These are all just excuses. A man who's serious about you is excited to invite you to his parents' house. A man who's serious about you is excited about the idea that you will meet his parents and that his parents will love you. That's what a man does who's committed to you and who wants to commit to you. And another sign that a man is serious about you, and that's a very good sign, an extremely good sign, that's when he gives you a key to his apartment. You could say that a key to his apartment or his house is the key to his heart. Because when a man gives you the key to his apartment or his house, it means that he trusts you 100%, and it also means, at least most likely, that he doesn't date any other women, because otherwise he wouldn't give you the key. Otherwise, if he would be in bed with another woman and you would have the key, you walk in and go, what are you doing? And he will be like, oh, I didn't know that you will come around. He gives you the key to his apartment or his house because he trusts you 100%, and because he also wants to let you know that you can trust him. So yes, if he gives you the keys to your apartment, this is a sign of trust on both sides. He wants to say, hey, you can trust me, you can come over whenever you want, but it also shows you, and that's even more important, that he fully trusts you. Because, nobody gives the key to their apartment to somebody, no matter if it's a man or a woman, who they don't trust. Otherwise, this person might break in, steal everything, and then they go, oh, well, I saw that coming, right? I should have not given the key. So it means that he trusts you. It's a great sign for your relationship. And another great sign, especially at the beginning of the dating process, when you're either not in a relationship yet, or let's say you haven't talked about the exclusivity factor yet, or when you just started dating him. And that's that he deletes all dating apps. And it's even better if he deletes all dating apps shortly after meeting you. That's a great sign. That's actually something that I did when I met my girlfriend. I think, if I remember correctly, on the 3rd date, after the 3rd date, I deleted all my dating apps. I was so sure about her. I was like, yes, I want to be in a relationship with this woman. And to be honest, my first thought wasn't even, oh, will she see it that I deleted? Will she like me more? I didn't even think about that. I was just so focused on having her in my life that I said to myself, yep, it's a done deal. I will do whatever it takes to get this woman in my life. I delete my dating apps, I don't need them anymore, that's history. And when he does that, this shows you that he's committed to you. I mean, yes, now you could be saying, yeah, but he can install it again and he can make a new profile. Yes, he could do these things. However, from my experience, from my personal experience, and also from my experience of coaching so many women in Skype coaching sessions, when a guy does that, when a guy deletes all the images, deletes everything, not just deletes the app, but actually deletes the profile, this is a sign that he's ready to commit. And being with you is more important for him than being inside of you. Yes, I say it again, even though it sounds inappropriate, but it's important. Being with you is more important than being inside of you. Of course, don't get me wrong. Sensual attraction, physical attraction is important in a relationship. You should have an amazing bedroom life. You should have fun together. However, if the only thing he wants from you is bedroom fun, then this man might not be serious about you. To give you an example, let's say my girlfriend comes to my place and she's really tired. The last thing on earth that I would do is to say, yeah, come on, but I want to have, I want to have fun with you. Come on. What I would do in this situation, and what I'm also doing in this situation, is to cuddle with her, let her snuggle up to me, give her a kiss on the forehead, and we're just loving to each other without the physical aspect of intimacy. But we are intimate with each other with our clothes on, for example, just by hugging, kissing, cuddling, and just expressing our love, expressing our affection. But if you're in this position and you're, for example, tired, or you're just not in the mood, and he tries to push you towards sleeping with him, and he gets really pushy and annoyed, then this is a very bad sign. But if being with you and just being in your presence, enjoying your presence, is more important for him than just being inside of you, then you have a keeper. And if you have a keeper, you also want to know how you can actually keep him. And in order to keep him around and keep him happy and fulfilled, you want him to be so devoted to you that other women don't even exist for him. And that's something that you can learn. It's something that you can easily do. And if you want to know how to easily do that, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted, or you can click on the first link in the description to then watch this incredible explainer video, and then you have the opportunity to invest in an amazing program that has helped so many of my coaching clients. And if you prefer reading about this system, you can also go to gethimkeephim.com/system or click on the second link in the description. And if you then decide to invest in this program via one of the links in the description, by going to gethimkeephim.com/devoted or gethimkeephim.com/system, you can then send a screenshot of your order receipt to Sebastian@gethimkeephim.com, and I will then give you a very special coupon code that gives you a big discount on your very first Skype coaching session with me. That's just a little bonus that you get from me. And now let's talk about the next sign that a man is serious about you. And that's when he tries to fix every problem and solve every argument immediately. And I know from so many of my coaching clients, and I also know it from my own relationship, that sometimes there's a disconnect between what men think women want and what women really want. We always think in the terms of problem solving. We want to solve problems, we want to help you, we want to fix things. And the best illustration of this communication mismatch can be found on YouTube. If you look for the video, It's Not About the Nail. It's a really funny, satirical, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a very interesting video that illustrates this point really well. And we men always think, okay, I have to fix the problem, while a lot of women in this situation, my girlfriend included, just wants to be heard, she wants me to listen, and she wants me to give her a hug. However, if a man tries to fix every problem and every argument, he's committed to you. A man who just walks away and says, I don't care about your problems, I don't care about the fact that we just had an argument, I don't care, I just go to the bar and drink a beer. That's not a guy who's serious about you. But a guy who gives his best and who tries to fix the problem, that's a guy who's serious about you. Even though sometimes from a female perspective it might be annoying, but I can tell you he's serious. And he's happy to be a part of your family and your social circle. In the same way as it's a good sign when a guy wants you to meet his parents, it's also an amazing sign when it comes to how serious he is, if he's ready to meet your parents and your friends and also your extended family or extended social circle. If he does his best to integrate himself in your social circle, in your family, this is a great sign that this man is serious about you. But if, for example, he always avoids family dinners or family gatherings, and he doesn't even want to meet your parents, he comes up with one excuse after another, just like the other excuses I mentioned when it comes to you meeting his parents, and he says, oh, I don't want to travel there, I don't have time, oh, it's inconvenient, then you have been warned. In my experience as a coach, from coaching many women who've been in this situation, if he avoids meeting your family, meeting your parents, then he's already thinking about breaking up, or at least he's not thinking about you as a serious long-term girlfriend. And the last sign a man is serious about you that I want to share with you today is that he makes investment and lifestyle plans with you in his mind and his heart. To give you an example, when I think about my future, when I think about the property investments that I want to make, when I think about my business structure, when I think about where I want to live, how I want to live, if apartment, if house, which area, I include my girlfriend in my plans. Whenever I think about a major life decision, especially in terms of investments or lifestyle or where to live, how to live, I always think about my girlfriend, and I think about how would this decision impact our relationship. And if he does this in your relationship, if you get the feeling that he does this by talking to him when he shares his plans for the future and he includes you in these plans, he talks about we and not just I, then you have a keeper, and then you have to make this man devoted to you. And I want to mention it briefly again, by going to gethimkeephim.com/devoted and then by watching this video, or by going to gethimkeephim.com/system and reading this beautiful letter. And you can find both of these links in the description. You can then find out more about this method that can allow you to make your man so devoted to you that other women don't even exist for him anymore.